polling expert, Professor John Curtice from Strathclyde University, who's here with me now. So, John, are there a lot of don't knows, and could they be swayed by this sort of debate?
Well, the answer to you is that it depends what you mean by don't know. The proportion of people, according to the polls, who have absolutely no clear inclination in one direction or the other is not that numerous. It's probably no more than 15% at this stage. But that said, there's another body of people, maybe twice as big, around 30%, who say, well, look, I think I'm going to vote yes, but maybe I might just change my mind, or I'm thinking about voting no, but I'm not entirely convinced yet. So in other words, the task of the two leaders is not really to talk to a public that has no idea what it's going to do, but rather to talk to a section of the public that has an inclination in one direction or the other, and try to persuade them that actually they need to switch in the other direction. To that extent, at least, the task facing both of them is quite a difficult one, because the evidence of the campaign so far is that shifting the campaign numbers is not that easy.
Nevertheless, I guess we could argue that a debate like this should play a part in shifting those campaign numbers, and a lot of people are saying the pressures are in on Alex Salmond here, because the Yes campaign has been consistently behind. He has to come up with a game changer. Is that the way it seems to you?
This undoubtedly is an opportunity that the Yes side need to seize with both hands. This is probably going to be the biggest event of the referendum. Certainly so far it's going by far and away to get the biggest attention, and even those who decide not to watch the debate, they're going to hear it through their newspapers, through broadcast tomorrow morning, etc. And Alex Salmond, given that the Yes side are only running at around 44% in the opinion polls, every single opinion poll puts them behind, badly needs to use this referendum to get the better of Alistair Darling, and more importantly, to persuade the wider public out there that are watching on their television screens that actually he has a better argument than so far they think. Because if he doesn't do that, and if in a week's time the polls still not have moved, we will be asking ourselves whether the game, in fact, is over.
So does that mean, if you were advising, say, Alistair Darling, it's all about playing safe for him tonight?
Yes, I think the truth is Alistair Darling should play to his strengths. He is somebody who is known as a safe pair of hands, somebody who is rather good at lowering rather than raising the temperature. And so far as he is concerned, if it proves to be a rather dull evening in which few sparks fly, but he doesn't lose any ground to Alex Salmond, he'll be entirely happy. A non-event for the no side will be fine. It's the Yes side who need this to be an event that not just sparks in the hall, but crucially sparks outside the hall amongst the wider watching audience.
Well, we'll know how it all turns out in the next few hours. John Curtice, thanks very much indeed.